It's the Health in the Real World podcast. It's time to start the show with Chris Janke as your host. Here to give you everything that you need when it comes to fitness strategies. We keep it simple and easy. It's your roadmap to get healthy. You don't need equipment and you don't need a gym. Just the right strategies to get you fit and trim.
Hello and welcome to Health in the Real World. I'm Chris Janke, and I'm joined today by three absolutely amazing guests. I really admire all three of them. Let's get some introductions. Let's start with you, actually, Chris. Go for it. Well, thank you so much for allowing me to be here today. I really appreciate it. I'm Chris. I'm just a health nut, like all things healthy, and really appreciate you just giving me the opportunity to join you today. And what about you, Chris? Yeah. Well, thank you for having me, Chris. I appreciate being here, and I'm all about the workouts. You got to exercise, you got to be healthy and fit, but it's all the workouts. It's all about the workouts. That's great. And what about you, Chris? And and thank you so much, Chris, for inviting us to this podcast. I'm very strict with my diet and exercise. I don't deviate ever. I'm just absolutely by the book. Really adhere to a schedule, and that's really worked for me. So thanks for having me here. That's great. Thank you guys so much for those introductions. I really, again, appreciate having all of you guys here. I wanted to ask you kind of a historical question. What led each of you to your health and fitness pursuits? Yeah. Thank you. That's a good question. I hurt my back when I was young, and that really motivated me to really get into fitness the way that we need to, with core, with balance, and helping my back pain. Yeah. I my main motivation, like what led me to it, is the bodybuilding. It's really about this. That's right. And for me, what led me to my pursuit of health and fitness is that as a kid, I was very unconfident. I really lacked a lot of self-esteem. So I really wanted to do this to make the most out of my body, my life, and just really get that self-esteem back. All right, that's very good. Thank you so much for those answers, guys. Next question I would ask is, what is your number one piece of advice for somebody who's maybe just starting out on their fitness journeys? What would you tell that person? Go for it. You got to go for it. If you have a goal, you have to go for it. Don't sit on the sidelines. You're not going to get healthy sitting on your sidelines. If you want something, you got to go get it. You got to go get it fast. Go for it, my friend. Yeah, for me, as loose as I am and as loose as you guys think I am, I think my number one advice would actually be to create a very strict plan. Figure out a plan and figure out where you want to go with your plan. Very true. That's good advice. My advice is a little bit unorthodox, but it kind of would be just to forget everything else except for that goal. You have to pursue your goal 100% with just reckless abandon. Just go for it. You can do it. You can do so much more than you think you can. That's great. Thank you guys so much for that. This is my favorite question of the whole episode, and that is, what's kind of your motivational speech to somebody? Maybe you're at a university, you're teaching them how to get the most out of their lives. Yeah, I'd say you need to remember who you are. Remember who you are deep down at your core, and in pursuit of your goals, never compromise who you are. Always be yourself. That's what I'd say. That's great. Thank you. And you, Chris? My number one piece of advice is always tell the truth. 100% just tell the truth. It'll set your whole life in order. You'll be good to go with every aspect of your life, and you won't have to worry about anything. So tell the truth. Always. That's great. Wow. I love this question. I would just say, you got to look deep within for strength. You've got to go within. That's where all your strength lies. It's not going to be out in the world. It's going to be within you. You can do it. Go within. Wow. Thank you guys so much. Again, my three guests, Chris, and Chris. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. Health in the Real World. Please join us at healthintherealworld.com. Check out all the episodes there. Thanks, Chris. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Love your podcast so much, dude. Keep doing what you're doing.
Thanks for listening to the Health in the Real World show. Make sure to like and subscribe and comment. morebalance.com to learn more.